Is this our first day of bad weather?
Yeah.
Since we've been out.
It is, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, you don't know where we are, because I haven't done a video of this place. It's called Lower Wood End Farm at Marston Mauritane.
It's nice. Grass is cut short. Nice big field.
£10 a night.
No electricity. Yeah.
No hookups on it, no. But, wow. There are superb walks. I went on one after we arrived yesterday. Lovely. I didn't film it because I didn't have any space to film it. Because we're not being able to upload the videos. They were all on my phone. Clogging up my phone, so... mind you, I've uploaded it. At 9 o'clock last night I uploaded it. For some strange reason, the signal strengthened to allow me to upload it. We were to leave here today. We'd only booked for one night. But I need a break. We've more or less travelled every day, haven't we? Moved every day.
Had a couple of extra stops, overs, but
I think we've only stayed one night since we left that place where
all the cafe?
all the hooligans were.
Trevor.
Yes, dear.
Children.
They're children. The children. These hooligans. Yeah. That makes all the difference, of course.
About, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do.
The thing was that I think the more interesting part were right outside our caravan. There were a tree which they decided they were going to camp underneath.
And make a den.
And make a den. Which children do, don't they?
Yeah.
Dens. I
Yeah.
can remember making dens.
But these kids can't talk normally.
Oh no.
They have to talk at the top of their voice, and they never ceased arguing with one another.
No.
Anyway, we aren't going to talk about them, are we?
No.
Gold. Well, in the absence of what else to talk about. Yeah, we're going to stay and sit out. Wait until Sunday. It's raining, and it's going to rain until about 2. And hopefully the sun will come out and charge us batteries, but we're all right. And it's always a problem weekend trying to find places to park and places to camp. So we're here, we're all right here. I think we'll wait here until Sunday. Yeah. And then set off Sunday dinner, Sunday afternoon, and by that time everybody's on the way home, aren't they? Well, not everybody, but people who are out for a weekend are. The sites will have spaces Sunday night.
We haven't done bad so far.
Got on everywhere we've gone.
Yeah.
And we haven't booked. Oh, I think we booked one.
Right.
The last one we went on, I rang her.
Right.
But apart from that, I mean, I did ring this place, but there was no answer. I just turned up and she was out mowing grass.
Yeah,
and
I think that's what she's been doing all day.
And she would be out permanently mowing grass, because this is a big field and it's cut short. So, yeah, so there won't be many videos coming from here. Well, if I go a walk, I've got to upload yesterday's video yet, and I don't know whether I'll be able to do that. So we'll have to wait and see. So I don't know when you'll hear this video that I'm making now. Because normally I upload every video every day. But this is a bit of a problem.
Uploading. You're alright for watching things, aren't
I'm
you?
okay for watching. It's uploading that's the problem.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think there's what else, is there?
I don't think so.
I can't think of all.
We slept alright last night, didn't we?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And the night before at the other place, we slept well there.
Fine.
And that were a nice place. It had a fishing lake.
It did, but there were no walks
No.
there.
No, it was.
Not for me to do.
No. Whereas there's even a walk right through here, isn't there? Right through.
Yeah, I don't know where that goes. I've yet to.
I saw a young man come from that direction through it and through here.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he maybe got dropped off near other side. Is there a road over there? The main road. Might be. Anyway.
My arm's aching.
Alright.
I don't know.
I'll say bye.
Yeah.
Your arm's aching.
Say goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye. There's pretty Pat. I'm going for a walk to show you around. Pat's not coming. She's reading
Strawberry Mystery.
Shirley Rousseau Murphy, Cat Bearing Gifts. It's a cat that's a detective. Can you believe it? See you later, darling.
Alright.
Bye. You can hear that traffic. It's over there is the traffic, but we never heard no last night. So this is the field where we are here. It's a really big field. £10 a night. There's no hookups. I didn't tell you the name of the place, did I? Just a minute, I'm going to have to look. It's Low End Farm, Marston, Mauritane. I suppose it's below Bedford. Are we in Bedfordshire then? Not sure. The people are very nice. The grass is cut really short. As you can see, it's firm underfoot. And it's all very nice, except the Yelson is not very nice. You need to be strong to get the grate off, and it's horrible when you do get it off. So I would imagine that might put a few people off. But she told me that they do have a toilet as well. But she showed me the toilet door, I didn't have a look. So maybe people use the toilet instead of the Elson. That's the only criticism of it. There we are, looks very nice. There's another little space over here where I've seen a couple parked. Come for one day yesterday, just stayed overnight. Look, is that an hard standing or is it just bald? I think it might be a hard, yeah, it is hard standing, look. Yeah. Anyway, I'll show you this walk. I think it's a farm. There's storage there for caravans. There's some people over there. I don't know what that's about. Whether it's the same people or someone else, I don't know. That's where we are. And this is where we came down, this lane here. Some grouse there, just disappearing in ditch, like they do. We've got sheep in a field. That horse ain't dead. He's laid down, he's laid down, that were all. He's a white horse and he's got a white coat on. I hope. He's feeling a bit contented. Won't do it again. No, he's camera shy. See me looking at him. This is it here. It's good underfoot. Dog walker's territory, innit? Bring the dogs here. There's paths going off all over. A little bit long, this. Maybe this just goes into a field. Looks like the path just goes straight across the field. Bone dry even after. It rained this morning, but it's bone dry already. It's quite warm. I'm walking down the edge of this field, I think. I've come back to the path. Yeah. This is where we are. There's little paths going off like that. I don't know where it goes. Looks like it's just going to go around this field. Do you know, I was watching Neil from the nurseries yesterday, and he was walking round Alford. And it, it got me thinking, because, well, that caravan, static caravan that we bought on Woodthorpe Leisure Park, lovely caravan it was, but we didn't like the park. But we liked Alford. We used to go to Alford quite a bit. it got me thinking, because when we went to see Steve recently on Brocklesby Ox Park, where we used to live in that park home, it had all changed since we left, and I am pleased we did leave, because we wouldn't have been able to do much if we'd have stayed there on our income and our pension. I'd have had to carry on working. And I think the same thing applies to Woodthorpe Leisure, because we were paying ground rent and council tax. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking, where am I? I know. What was I going to say? That all the costs of living in that static would have been quite high by now. I'm wondering if I should go down here, actually. I didn't, when I came yesterday, I didn't go in here. Although we did like Alford, and that area, it's quiet, it's a quiet location, and yet I do think if we'd have stayed, I mean, you've seen the way we live now. We're moving around all the time. We're putting diesel in the van. I'm having to pay for repairs, aren't I? MOT and service and all that lot. But generally, the way we're doing it now, I mean, maybe not during the winter so much, because in the winter we'll have to go on sites on hookups. If we can get on these Avon and Park Dean resort sites, then we maybe be all right, but we won't have as much spare money as we have now. And you've seen how we're living. We're able to, you know, like yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, when we went in the Indian. I mean, if we were living either at Brockox or at Woodthorpe Leisure Park, we wouldn't be able to do that. We have no chance. So by doing what we've done, by selling up, living in the van, buying a motorhome and living in it like we are. I know we go over to Tracy's and we give Tracy, I mean, we budget ourselves week by week, and what I draw out for site fees I give to Tracy. But there's no way we could afford to live like we are unless we'd have done what we're doing. So by doing what we're doing, we're able to do what we're doing. But, you know, we have cut all ties to, well, what do you call it? I can't even think of a word. Well, home ownership, really, or any residential aspect. What will happen in the future, we don't know. I mean, like I've said somewhere, we've thrown all the cards up into the air. We've no idea how they'll land. But you think, well, how shall I say it? When we go around from site to site, it's amazing. People like security. You get people on sites and they go back there time and again. You don't get many people who, when we set off, we've no idea where we're going to go or where we're going to sleep that night. people don't like that much. Not many. There are some, but not many. Most people like security. They like to know where they're going to lay their head down that night. Look at this here. Goes off there. It's off there. And goes off there. Oh, is that for fires? Yeah. You know, people sit in the same seats. People like things not to change. And they like to know where they are and what's going to happen to them. And what we've done kind of throws a spanner into all that, doesn't it? You're really saying we've no idea. But there's the rub, innit? My Tracy says if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. And I think that explains it. It is a bit living on the edge because you don't know what's going to happen in the future and how you'll deal with the situation in the future. You're just saying, well, that's another day, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That's what you're saying. To do what we're doing, you have to be prepared to do that. Am I making sense? But I might only live another 5 years. I'm 76. Might only live to 80 or something. So what's the point in fretting and worrying about it? I mean, maybe if I'm not dead in another 5 years, I might be totally disabled or something. I won't be able to do anything. So do it now while I can. Yeah? Is that sense? Does that make sense? I mean, it'll make a change if it does, because I've never made any sense for most of my life. Anyway, there we are. Now, I've never been down here before, and I'll never come down here again. You know, because that's the way it is. I'm not going to find a place I like and keep going back. Keep moving on. So I'll never experience this again. And I see people in Rodley walking the dog every morning down that footpath, that same piece of footpath. It's nice, but it's the same bit. I like to experience a different bit of grass, a different scene. Not stuck experiencing the same thing all the time. Some people, that's what they want to do. That's fair enough. That's fine. Some people find a house, beautiful view out of the window, and they've got all they want on the doorstep, and they say, this is my forever home. That's what they want to do for the rest of their life. Be there and occupy around them in all the surroundings there for the rest of their life. I can't do that. But some people want to do that. So it's horses for courses, isn't it? Whatever kind of person you are, what personality you are. Here I am philosophising again. Well, philosophising, I don't know about that. My philosophising days are over. I ain't got enough grey matter left anymore to philosophise. Imagine having all this wood to walk around on the doorstep of that site. Wow. And I only found it by chance. I just actually rang them and they didn't answer. I had no idea whether there was a space when we got here. I didn't know where I were going to go if they said, no, we haven't got a space. Phew, get off me. A fly hanging off my glasses. So I had no idea where we were going to go if she'd have said, no, I haven't got space. But she did say yes. And this is the end result. Living on the edge. Isn't that it? Isn't that living on the edge? I rang the lady this morning and asked her, can we stay for another 2 nights? She said, yeah, of course we can. I had no idea if we would have been able to or if we'd have had to leave. I'm gonna enjoy these walks while we're here for a couple of days, I think, as long as I don't get bit by something. So, just to let you know, this is Marston Thrift. That's what they call this nature reserve. Ancient woodlands of ash, field, maple, oak and hazel. The entire wood is a local nature reserve. No conifers.